if there is one truth about wrestling, is that no matter how shitty the event is, the moment that music hits and the Titantrons are blaring those images, you're going to kind of get into it, at least for those few minutes. And then inevitably, probably the match will fucking suck.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, well, shit. This is a fucking WWE event, isn't it? Then the next match comes up, music hits again, and you're like, oh, right.
Shit.
That's my boy right there. Shit. And then they drop the ball again. But anyway, what holds true in this entire narrative is that the themes of the characters usually serve the greater purpose of getting you pumped the fuck up.
Hell yeah.
To see a piece of crap that you know inevitably you're going to hate.
But you do have that moment that you are in love with something.
And that little spurt of adrenaline is what we're talking about today. We're going to give you our top 10 favorite wrestler entrance themes. Now I'm going to go first and run you down. And then we're going to squeeze another video out of this.
Yeah.
And go with your list.
Need content?
And we're going to show little clips, little snippets of the themes that we're going to talk about. And then totally get copyright claimed by the WWE.
Yeah.
So that's a fucking thing.
Pretty much.
Anyway, I'm going to do a little countdown if you don't mind. My number 10 is a classic, man.
No honorables?
No honorable mentions. I'm not even going to bother with honorable mentions. Fuck that shit. I'm keeping it to the straight kick-ass dogs right here. I don't know what that means.
Kick-ass dogs.
I don't mean the big dog, that's for sure. But anyway, the real big dog back in the day was Stone Cold Steve Austin. And nothing told you badass is about to happen like this sound. Now tell me, after you heard that shit, did you not expect quality?
It's pretty great.
Did you not expect, if you were watching a piece of shit match, or a piece of shit promo, or if you had just watched a piece of shit match, and you were going into the next one, and this music hit, you're like, at the very least, we're going to get some stunners, and we're going to just forget about what happened.
Yeah. Pretty much, this is I guarantee you that at least 12 million boners were popped anytime that little glass sound happened anytime after his retirement, because you want him to come back, and that little sound perfect, and it is one of the songs that goes perfectly with the character.
Yeah, it is, as Stone Cold says, a walking song.
Yeah.
And he definitely had that going, and you always wonder what the hell he was talking and spewing as he came down the ramp, but you didn't give a fuck because you knew it was badass. He was badass, and you were about to see badass. And this song, simple as it is, embodies badass. So that's why it's my number 10. I know, it's the last one on my list. Yeah. What the fuck's up with that? Well, let's go on. My number 9 is Live in Fear. That is to say, Bray Wyatt, or more adequately, the Wyatt family's theme.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, by now it's been cheapened into nothing.
Pretty much.
It means nothing anymore.
Yeah.
But
it still gets people kind of into it.
Yeah, but there's still, the Fireflies still go out, and that's because this is a haunting little ditty, if I have to say so myself. It speaks, it has a little southern vibe to it, but the little eerie factor is creeping and simmering under the surface there. It's adequately named. Live in Fear. Says it all right there, man. If anything I like more than the hillbilly that's clearly crazy.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, because I don't know what it is. And that's exactly what was going on here. But yeah, at the prime of Wyatt family, this theme, it was fucking cool. I was still locked up when the Wyatt family came up, and just seeing the promos and then finally seeing them come out. I was like, man, this is woo. I want to see more of these fuckers. cut to a few years later. Oh man, what have they done?
Yeah, I will say that before I liked Bray Wyatt, and there was a time where I didn't like him, I still like his theme.
Yeah, and it's classic. Next up, we have, I think you'll find this one a bit unexpected on my list, but I had to put it in there, and that is "The Time Is Now" from John Cena.
You know what?
You know why though? That little prank call fucking video.
That was badass. We should just show that instead of
Yeah. So I'm sure you know the song.
Yeah.
But this. That shit just gets me hyped.
Yeah.
You know? And again, most of it I attribute to that fucking prank video where they just keep on calling and playing the song. You know, it just made me love the song because it was that ridiculous. But then it transcended that prank and it went into, damn, I just like the fucking song.
Yeah.
I might not, don't get me wrong, John Cena the person seems like a really cool dude. But you know, we all know.
He's
what
not your favorite wrestler.
We all know what the problem with the wrestler is. The character in wrestling is, you know. And let's not get into that. But that doesn't mean I don't fucking bump this fucking track.
That being said, from now till the end of time, every time I hear it, and it doesn't have the like the people chanting John Cena sucks, my brain just kind of fills it in. Like when he came out in the Rumble. My brain filled in the absence of John Cena sucks.
I like how your brain filled
my
in
brain.
Yeah, but it didn't fill in how to say brain.
Yeah.
My brain. Anyway,
Cumbia.
that was a fucking thing. Next up, my number 7 is kind of a double whammy, and that's Triple H's 2 Motorhead themes,
yeah.
The Game and King of Kings. But if I had to pick one of those two, guess which one I'd pick?
King of Kings.
Yes, I would actually pick King of Kings, which although The Game is the more iconic one, the one that was really big, that really, you know, really put him out there. He was already big, of course, and he already had a theme previous to that. But The Game was the big game changer for him as far as theme songs go. But King of Kings is just like a whole different level. I love it. And of course, you know, how can you go wrong with Motorhead?
It's pretty great.
Answer, that one fucking album, shit, wasn't good, but most of the time, I mean, come on, it's Motorhead.
Slammy.
The man, the master, the king of kings of proto-punk
Big ass mole
metal.
heaven mofos.
Yeah, man. But yeah, very, very, very in tune with the presence, the character of Triple H. All that vanity, all that ego, all that confidence,
Plus,
embodied in a metal ditty.
Much like Stone Cold, it has that beginning that gets you hype.
Yeah. So check that out right here.
Behold the King of Kings. On your knees, dog. All hail. Bow down to the King.
And the next one, my number 6, is I know one of your favorite wrestlers. Apparently I have your brain now. But anyway, one of my favorite wrestlers, and of course one of the most beloved wrestlers worldwide, and that's Shinsuke Nakamura. And The Rising Sun is a great theme, but I'm kind of more partial to Shadow of the Setting Sun, his now new modified heel theme with, you know, kind of the metal influence thrown into it. I'm really digging that. Check that out. So what do you think of that? Which one do you prefer? The old
I kind of
babyface or the new one?
I think they're both great. I'm kind of digging this new one too.
Yeah, I gotta say I agree with you.
It fits with the character, the new dick kicking character.
Yeah. Nothing says quality like a kick in the dick.
Yep.
That's
That's why
uh,
we're #1 freaking video on YouTube.
Yep.
That's right. Just one video.
Might as well at this point. But anyway, my next one, my number 5, is the Phenomenal One. Yes, that's right. The theme is phenomenal. Literally, that's the name of it.
Yeah.
And it's for AJ Styles. Now, you talk about Shinsuke's theme fitting the character. This one kind of doesn't fit the character. He's just a good old Southern boy.
But then they do throw that
They
in
do
there.
throw in the line, but that doesn't make up for the fact that it's like a hip-hop track,
Yeah.
basically. But that doesn't mean the motherfucking track ain't banging. Check this bitch out.
Strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you could be next. You better give respect. Cause ain't nobody breaking this redneck.
Shit! I love that shit! Yeah, man. Again, it's kind of like the Stone Cold thing. Only, this is a lot more calmer. It's not immediate ass kickery, but it guarantees one thing: fucking quality. Whereas Stone Cold thing guarantees badassery. This one's like, all right, we can calm down now because we're about to get the badass here, and we're about to get some relentless, top tier, ass kicking,
Sexiness.
character work.
I mean, yes, character work.
Yeah, man, you got this. I don't know about this little crush on nature you got.
Not great.
It's weird. But anyway, yeah, I absolutely love this theme. Again, it's kind of weird. Kind of, not what you'd expect for AJ, but at the same time,
Kind of works.
it just has become synonymous with him. Anyway, next is my number 4 is one of your least favorite wrestlers for some reason. And I really like the guy. Got to say so myself. He's a titan. He's a terror. Nay, he's a freak. And that's the name of the tune.
Titus?
Check it out. Yes, that's right. That's Freak. And those little chords that eventually kick in are all that I need to say. Well, there's a bastard in the building. And his name is Lars. Big Amish guy looking ass Freak Sullivan.
I don't like his diaper, dude.
I don't care. I give him the biggest diaper on earth. I dig the guy. I don't know why. But most of all, I dig his theme. Which really I do think kind of evokes the sense of a fucking monster that's about to lay waste to
Yeah.
whatever's in front of him.
It definitely is a better monster theme than freaking Samoa Joe's.
I mean, it's literally Godzilla. Come on. What is your
don't
thing
like his
against
theme,
Samoa
dude.
Joe, man? Samoa Joe kicks ass.
I love
his
Samoa
little
Joe.
theme is cool.
I would hang out with Samoa Joe, but his theme sucks.
I'm just going to tell you that Samoa Joe would kick your ass for saying
Samoa
his theme
Joe
sucks
next
because he
one to
personally
this?
picked that theme. That being said, Samoa Joe's theme is not on my top 10.
Because it sucks.
But anyway, my number 3 is a relatively new theme that's come to the scene. And by the scene, I mean NXT, not the main roster. And that's EC3's Top 1%, which I got to say is a catchy little motherfucker. Check this out.
I am in the top 1%.
And that's what makes you just you and me, me.
I'm in the top 1%. I'm in the top 1%.
Pretty good. Yeah. It's just one of those. It's an earworm, man. You're gonna be fucking bopping that little shit in your brain, or in your case, your brain,
Yeah.
all day long. You're gonna be like, and then people are going, "What the fuck's wrong with that retard?
Listen to
He's
Puma
not even
King?
listening to anything."
No.
The point is, Top 1% is just about the perfect song for this character.
Yeah.
It speaks
I like-
of cockiness. It speaks of confidence. It speaks everything that Kona Reeves doesn't speak.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I like how just that theme is better than everything Kona Reeves has ever done and will ever do.
Yep. Fucking Kona, dude. Holding this little fucking shit in.
Yeah.
Anyway, EC3's top 1%. That's my adequately enough number 3. But
right.
anyway, my number 2 is a theme from one of my favorite wrestlers. And you know him. And you love him. He's
Titus?
Aleister Black.
Oh.
That's not fucking Titus, damn it. Although it is a black guy and his name is Aleister Black, who is actually a white guy, so there's that to take into play. But anyway, Aleister Black's Root of All Evil, kind of like a little metal
Yeah.
ode. I mean, it really evokes the sense of this fucking mystery character. But here it is. Judge for yourself. So what do you think of that little number right there?
It's pretty damn great. I'm not gonna lie.
And plus, the entrance package as a whole
Yeah, it's really good.
is great. It just
I-
adds to that.
I kind of dread when he makes the jump to.
Oh yeah, they're
To
gonna
me,
fucking ruin
yeah.
the fuck out of him. This guy could be the next Undertaker, but then again, Bray could have been the next Undertaker, so it's probably gonna go down. There's something about fucking Vince and supernatural characters. I'm surprised the Undertaker ever got over that
Yeah,
big.
no shit.
Because Vince hates supernatural characters.
Just doesn't
You
know how
know?
to do them.
Yeah, he just dislikes them. He hates them. He's vocally said that he dislikes anything.
He's a moron.
supernatural.
Let's just say that.
Yeah, I mean, come on. He gave us that Bobby Lashley segment. But anyway,
Sumi.
the point is, Aleister Black is probably going to get ruined. Although he's not overtly supernatural, obviously the implications are there.
Yeah, that's true.
But, you know, shit. I hope he doesn't get ruined. But what is never ruined is this fucking theme, which is pretty fucking badass. Root of Evil? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But speaking of Vince not getting supernatural characters, my number one pick
it's Titus.
is gonna fucking shit, bro. First of all, his fucking theme sucks.
It's really bad, right?
Second, Titus sucks. Third, Titus Worldwide sucks. Fourth, I think I would bang Dana Brooke,
Dude, me
but then at the
too.
same time I wouldn't
I
because
would.
fuck, there's too much lip surgery going on
Yeah,
there.
that's true.
But I still would. But I
kinda
know
like
I
her
wouldn't.
Muscular. No, that's not getting.
I wouldn't bang Titus. Is what
Yeah.
I'm getting at.
His big ass.
Because
is
he
weird.
sucks. But what doesn't suck is my number one pick. And again, I go back to Vince's inability to capture a supernatural character and let it run. With the exception of The Undertaker, he usually lays all the others to waste. And this was not one, but a literal brood of supernatural characters. And that's the theme to the brood. Check that out right here. Now, we all know Gangrel can't cut a promo for shit.
Nope.
In fact, let him cut a promo and the mystique of the Brood is done.
Yeah, no shit.
But the fact was that he didn't need to cut a promo. If they would have just kept this entrance and this theme forever, this fucking thing could have gone fucking colossal. These guys could have been the next big thing. And they were, you know, Edge and Christian were one of the next big
definitely not
things.
Gangrel.
But yeah, Gangrel.
Definitely, Gangrel was the next big thing, but it was mostly speaking about his stomach.
I
That
can't,
guy's fat is one
I
thing.
can't talk bad about Gangrel. I actually really, really like Gangrel. He seems like the nicest, coolest, most down-to-earth guy.
Yeah.
Plus, he's the only guy that could put up with Luna Vachon, so that's cool.
Yeah.
That being said, he is a fat motherfucker.
It's not a
And,
convincing band.
You know, what can I say? We're fat motherfuckers too, so holla at your boys. The point is, this little fucking gothic ditty was all the rage, down to the little goth synth. It just brought a vibe of what it perfectly evokes what they were, which was supposed to be
Well,
vampires. And I mean, that theme just oozes that fucking feeling, and I love it. It's classic. Just Gangrel, why'd you have to talk? Bro?
Shit.
Worst promo ever. Just saying. Anyway, that's my top 10. In the next video, we'll say your top 10 themes. For the meantime, I'm Ahab. That's the Goon Tick. We are the Wrestle Ramblers. Hit like, share, subscribe, and those notification buttons, because we're out.